oh, Nigeria won't happen to me. And then you go out one day and you're denied an opportunity because you are dark skinned or because you are light skinned. There's another incident I heard about models. Oh, quote me if I'm wrong. You're in the entertainment scene. There are some artists that call for models for their video shoots. And then when a dark skinned model shows up, because she is not light skinned, there can be some kind of prejudice.
Right. No, that's not the case anymore. It used to be that, but not anymore. No, they don't really care. But now, I think it's more focused on features than.
I can speak to that too. Okay. So, is it true, especially in the film industry? You know, I run. So, is it true that fair skinned girls, both male and female, but especially girls, are more preferred to dark skinned girls? Yes. Question is.
Oh,
Yeah. And funny enough, there's a technical reason for that. Okay.
explain to tell us.
Okay. So it goes thus. Who made the cameras? The West.
Kodak.
For who? For whites.
Kodak.
The camera was not made originally for black skinned people. It was made by white people for white people. And the color signs for the cameras were optimized for lighter skinned people over darker skinned people. Okay. So tennis, so even back in the day, in the early days of cinema, they get to paint dark skinned people a heavy makeup, heavy powder just to get them to look better on cameras. It's not as bad as it used to be anymore because now they're beginning to with the
New
whole
technology,
diversity, not just this, but with the whole diversity thing going on, companies are also beginning to. That's one of the good fallouts of the diversity thing. Companies are beginning to also internalize and self-check etc. So cameras are beginning to now take into cognizance that. Okay, one other thing. Do you know that Samsung, most phones, especially phones made in China, the presets on the phone when you take a picture makes you more lighter skin. It actually tones your dark skin and make you a little lighter. Why? Because colorism exists everywhere. It's not just the Nigerian thing, although we're speaking as it concerns the Nigerian context, and technology itself even favors colorism. And that's why. So yes, it's the reason why fairer skinned people tend to be preferred on screen than darker skinned people.
I think I should say something. Um, I think it's a significant issue. But going by that song you raised, Omo Pupa or Omo Pupa ni mo fẹ́, I feel that maybe that was a contributing factor. That song.
What I've seen is this. We were looking at the fallout of colorism and especially with people bleaching, females especially. Yes. But we're not looking at the root cause. How did we get here in the first instance?
Fair skin, light skin. They said that the white man invented camera to more light skin. And in sub-Saharan Africa, the most successful models of the international states, the none of them were fair skin. The man and the Campbell. That other Igbo girl, first she go begin working on the ship. I can't remember, I don't know where she is now. She's no longer in the sea. Most successful African models that have made an impact on the international scene, none of them was first skin. So obviously, the colorism is a mental deficiency of the Nigerian or the Sub-Saharan African who thinks that a fair woman is more. Let me land. Now, my co-panelist here, Hilda, said that Olayo's song played a big impact in Yoruba women being the highest preachers. I said, okay, if
Could
that
be.
is-
Could be.
wait, it could be if that is true. That means that Yoruba girls who should be carrying ice block in their breast. No, I think Olaya said that. On your tutu.
That's a philosophical statement now.
Now, that about part is a philosophical statement. So let's read it out. Colorism.
Okay,
preference.
so why are they the biggest bitches?
It is the weakness of their men. Simple. Now,
Yoruba men.
yes. I'm coming.
You agree with me, right?
I'm coming with it. There are certain factors. South African women have the biggest buttocks. In Nigerian language, we call it nyash.
Ghanaian women.
I think South African
South African women
women.
have the biggest buttocks. I was in Durban for 5 months on training. have the biggest buttocks.
What
It
was
was
training?
for fast
We
food.
are training.
Fast food.
Oh, I
No, we're
thought
the
about
fast
the
food.
training.
Fontana famous restaurant in
Ikoyi.
Durban. No, in Durban. We opened our own here in here.
Okay.
Now it was traced to their diet. Igbo women are judged or are claimed to have the fairest women in Nigeria. Look at their diet. Most of this thing is dietary side effects. South African woman's bum was traced to heavy consumption of maize. And
Maize.
maize, yes. I look at the consumption of maize in other parts of Africa compared to Nigeria. Our consumption of maize is very low. Here in Nigeria, cassava is our major one. And Nigeria is about 10%. South Africa, Uganda, is maize. All the most of the swallow is maize everywhere. From Tanzania, look at Tanzania women, look at most of them. That's the big. Semovita is our own version of it. How many of us? I'm not a small man, you know why? I cannot roll it.
You prefer fufu.
The woman, the swallow is when you round it and you hair. The maize doesn't give me that texture. So it's not, I'm not a fan of semo. When I'm going to enjoy it, and I do, what does please, if you have semo, I laugh. However, now, preference. Skin color is not beauty. I'm toasting a woman who is naturally fair. I know. I'm toasting a woman who is using expensive cream. I know.
How do you know if she's naturally?
Knuckles.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
there are some women that actually bleach and
Wait.
then bleach up their elbows.
I'm coming with. I'm not toasting a woman who is struggling with money for, as well as a bleaching cream. I know. It's not evil. However, what is beauty in a woman? I will never take a decision to favor a fair woman because she's fair. Never. Because I won't say I don't like fair women. However, skin color is not a determinant for a beautiful woman. What's a beautiful woman to me? Eyebrows, good nose, good mouth, lovely smile. Color, I don't care. And the most beautiful African women I'm going to tell you today are not West Africans, they are East Africans, Somalia and Ethiopia. Go and check them out.
Well, beauty lies in
The eyes of the beholder. So that's for you.
Wait, I'm coming now. I'm going to give this podcast homework today. The most beautiful African women, Eritreans, Ethiopians, and Somalians.
Fairest.
Not fair. They're not fair
I'm
skin.
not talking of face.
They're not fair skin. If you want to see a beautiful brown woman, go to
Excuse me.
Eritrea, Ethiopia,
When
Somalia.
the word
What
fair,
you will see, the white people envy them. You know why? They have the white woman's hair.
when the word fair
Black color
is used,
and lovely.
They are saying Fulani women have.
I'm going somewhere. Just a minute, please. When the word fair
Then
is
they
used
learn.
to describe a woman, it is not actually speaking about her complexion.
It's not, thank you.
as in what you just your context just now.
No, not
It's
my
not,
context.
it's not.
No, but the
When
context
they
in
say
which she's
who is the
saying.
fairest of them, but remember this.
We know it's not complexion. We know it's. We know.
Now,
Right, we know.
So I was when I
No,
said
now, but Yoruba land.
Okay, you're
That
trying to
is-
correct
wait,
is what you're
you
saying.
understand?
See, Yoruba land now, there is a part of Yoruba that have a lot of fair women.
Ondo State.
Ondo people.
Even Edo people.
are coming. Now, what makes the Ondo woman have more, Ondo people have more fair women than the Oyo Edel?
Let's use
Igbo
light skin.